to my channel, it's your first time visiting us, karibu sana. And if you've just started my channel, you are very much welcome, and you have a better reason to stay, because today I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious pilau. It's because a lot of people have been asking for this recipe, and I said, why not? I'm here because of you. So we are going to make this delicious pilau. But before we get there, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon right beside, so that every time I have a new simple recipe, you are instantly notified of the same. Let's get cooking. Onto our ingredients today. We have some 300 grams of beef. We have like 6 cloves of garlic. I have 1 big red onion and a smaller one. I have some coriander leaves. I have some pilau masala right here. Of course, I'm not going to use all of it. I have some cooking oil right here. I have some salt. Here's the salt. I have some tomato paste, and then I have some 4 potatoes. I don't like so much potatoes in my pilau. And then I have 1 3/4 cups of rice, and then I also have my roiko. Starting this off, I'm going to be boiling my meat, so I'm going to be adding it in some water. I like adding a pinch of salt to that meat, my meat. So that is enough, because this boosts the taste in our meat. And then what I'm going to do, I'm also going to mince 1 clove of garlic in this beef. So we're going to mince. Done. So I'm going to cover this beef and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. That is okay. So while our meat is boiling, I'm going to be prepping these other ingredients. So my potatoes, I just cut them like this. Then twice, just like that. We have to make sure that none of them will be overcooked and some will not be undercooked. So that is okay about my potatoes. Getting to my garlic, I'm just going to mince this. So I've already finished mincing my garlic and it's looking perfectly done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it in my spoon like that, my tablespoon, and we are going to set this just aside like that. And then we are going to continue chopping our onions. So onions play a very important role in your pilau. The more the onions, the browner your pilau will become. So just don't be mean with your onions. Be very, very generous. So after 30 minutes now, my beef is almost done. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside together with the broth, and I'm going to bring in another pot where now we're just going to be cooking our pilau in it. So first, we're going to start with adding our cooking oil. So this is around 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. That is okay. And we are going to let this heat up. So my oil has been heating for the past like 30 seconds, and now it is heated perfectly. You can see the bubbles around my wooden spoon. This shows that our oil is heated up enough. We're going to be adding in our onions, the ones that we slice. And we are just going to spread these onions so well so that they can cook until they are translucent. So my onions have started to brown, and now I'm just going in with my garlic. So the garlic, there we go. And we are going to be cooking this until the garlic is almost done. It's starting to turn brown. That is when we know that our garlic is ready. So our garlic has started to brown, and now I'm going in with 1 tablespoon of pilau masala. 1 tablespoon of pilau masala. There we go. Remember, pilau masala has something known as black pepper. So the minute you add a lot of pilau masala, it doesn't make your pilau tastier, it just makes your pilau bitter. Now I'm going in with my tomato paste. Remember tomato paste? So there we go. Oh, the sizzle! Oh my goodness! The tomatoes will make your pilau soggy, so I really prefer you not to add the tomatoes. So now what I'm going to do next is that I'm going in with my salt now. I'm just going to approximate until my ancestors say it is enough. They have said it is enough. So I'm just going to add this. And then I'm going in with my rice. 1 3/4 cups of rice. I have washed my rice, so that is okay. And we are going to give this a good stir. I'm going in with my beef. Remember the one that we had boiled before. So there we go, the beef and the beef stock. That is okay. And we are going to give this a perfect mix. If you like your beef to brown, then it's okay, there is no problem. You can brown it prior to the adding it to your rice. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. So I've just measured my water using the glass that I used to measure my rice. So that is okay. You can see the brown color of pilau already coming in. I'm also going in with my Royco. I have added a tablespoon of Royco. So I'm going to give this a stir. Remember, our water is still cold. And I'm going to cover this and let it simmer under low, medium heat. So my pilau has been simmering for about 10 minutes now, and it's starting to get done. So remember our potatoes, I didn't forget about them. This is the time that we add our potatoes because I don't want them to overcook. You can see how my pilau rice is doing. It's really looking fine, and the non-stick pot is really helping because now it can't burn. Remember, pilau always will burn. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding in my potatoes, just making sure that they are spread, and that is okay. And then I'm going to make sure that they are covered in my rice. You can see we are not seeing any potato, so that is okay. And then now my heat still now on low. I'm going to cover this and let it cook. So our pilau is almost done, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and it's going to be perfectly done. And last step, I'm going to be sprinkling in my coriander like that. And I'm just going to give it one final good stir. Just make sure that your potatoes don't come up, okay, because if they do, they won't cook with the steam that we want them to use so that they can cook perfectly. So once you have done that and you have covered all our potatoes again, we are going to cover this and let it cook under low heat. Let it cook under low heat. So you guys are going to be making my kachumbari with me. So you can see I have 1 red onion. You can use the white one if you wish to use the white one. And now we are going just to cut this into very small pieces. So that is okay. Just make sure they're into very small pieces like that. So I'm done chopping my onions. You can see how into small sizes they are cut. So we are just going to add this to our bowl, just like that. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to grab this tomato, and we are going to be also cutting it into smaller pieces. So first, what I always do is I'm going to cut this into strips, then I will cut it into cubes. Then we are just going to grab this and make sure we cut them into very small pieces. You can see how finely diced our tomato is looking. So I'm just going to do the same to the remaining piece. Then I also have my dania. I'm just going to be cutting this into small pieces. Cooking bowl, my dania, there it goes. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to be adding in a half tablespoon of salt. And then I'm just going to be squeezing my lemon onto this. So just be careful so that the seeds don't fall in. So I'm just holding my fingers up like this and squeezing my lemon juice into my kachumbari like that. So squeeze the other half also. just like that. This is done. Our kachumbari, another good stir. So we're just going to stir this, make sure that the onions are perfectly mixed with our tomatoes. And this is served with our pilau. Wow, look at how delicious our kachumbari is looking. So guys, our pilau is done, and now I had just covered this hole here because it was releasing a lot of steam, and that is what cooks our pilau. So I closed the hole here and it's perfectly done. It's looking yummy. And let me just put one of our potatoes to see whether they are perfectly done too. Oh, and the spoon goes in without any difficulty, so this means it is perfectly done. So it's time to serve this. So remember our kachumbari, the one that we had just prepared, I'm just going to put it aside here. So that is how I like my kachumbari served. My pilau served. I just put some little bit of kachumbari by the side. If you have a ripe banana, this will go just well with the pilau, and I'm telling you, you are going to love it. Please don't forget to, don't hesitate to try this recipe. Leave a comment in the comment section how you have turned out. Tell us where you're watching us from. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked our video, because this will really help others to see the same video that you watch. Until next time, I've been your girl, Chef Janet, signing out right now. See you next time. Bye bye.